Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. If you don't know, this is a sort of mod of Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 that adds in a bunch of features and extra functionality. And you can also download all of the parks from the first game. And what I'm going to try to do is complete all of the parks before I die of old age. Probably not the ones that I myself made. We can check them out, I guess. So let's do it. This is Forest Frontiers, everyone's favorite park. So what you want to do at the start of every park is pause, even if it's something as simple as this, and see what you got. These parks aren't exactly 100% accurate to the original Rollercoaster Tycoon. In that one, you randomly started with either the monorail or the train. And there are a few other differences. I don't think you start with all of these. I could be wrong about that. Let's see. In this park, it's very unlikely that you're going to fail. So, I immediately want that. Let's see here. First thing we gotta do, get rid of everything. Open that. Just because we have no rides doesn't mean people shouldn't pay for them. That is too close. Put that there. That is once again too close. God damn it. You might not know this, but I actually have hundreds of hours in this game. So anyway, what I like to do here is do this. Do this. And now the game isn't so silent that I want to kill myself. There we go. Next up, let's add this. And what I like to do with gentle rides is basically just go like this. The exit goes in the middle. So, the original, this level, the goal is to get 250 guests in the span of 1 year. I believe 1 year is an hour. It's somewhere between 40 minutes and an hour. But OpenRCT2 gives you the ability to fast forward things up to 4 times, because the original release of Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 and 2 did not have a fast forward option, and I don't know why. You can also activate debug mode, which allows you to get into hyperspeed, which basically makes a month go in like 5 seconds. Which, I will be using hyperspeed, but that is the only quote-unquote cheat I will be using because it doesn't really affect the game. It just doesn't make me play until I die. So, now we've got a bunch of, So we got ourselves a good start. Let's get ourselves some more money here. Because the bank just gives you out loans for no reason. And, let's buy some territory. Now, one of the appeals of the game is to make the biggest roller coaster, the biggest and the coolest roller coaster you can. In the game, actually, it's a better idea to not do that and build the smallest, most compact roller coasters you can. This game is well known, so well known that people know how to basically break it. So let's see here. I don't usually build microcoasters myself, actually, but we could try it. So this is the junior coaster. You do this, you do this. Doop. Okay, that is 1 space too close. Got it. Usually I like building preset things because I'm lazy like that. Doop, doop. Doop. Do, 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 do. Derp. Let's see if I did this right. First of all, entrance goes there, exit goes there. Test. I already know that this kind of roller coaster seems to break a few rules, but let's see how it works. I will try not to build microcoasters because they are a bit cheap. Okay, good. It works fine. So what we can do now is do this. There we go. Gotta have things neat and orderly. Anyway. Okay, so for this ride, I can charge about $7.50. Because my park entrance is free. The original Rollercoaster Tycoon allowed you to charge for both the ride, the entrance, and the rides. This game does not let you do that. Or every subsequent release of Rollercoaster Tycoon removed the ability to do that, and for the life of me, I have no idea why. Yes, it's more realistic to actual amusement parks, but we don't play video games for realism. This isn't a historical sim. Okay. Also, if you're just playing casually, I'd recommend not buying territory on this level. It's not helpful. It's not necessary is what it's not. But yes, I will overwrite that. Let's build a real coaster and see if we can do anything like that. Not the biggest thing ever, but let's just try something real. We have this turn. Wooden coasters are easier to build. They still have issues, and I personally find it hard to make them look interesting. So you do this, go up, go down. We can go up a little bit more. Yeah. Go through a bump here. We do this. Oh, cool, I got the Ferris wheel. That's not the flat ride I actually wanted. But okay. Can have it, do this. That is probably too high. I really do hope this works. Another reason I like to use pre-made rides is because I'm not good at making them. I mean, I know how to, like, not make them kill people at the very least. I get that right most of the time. Turn like that. Go up. Okay, at the very least, this coaster looks pretty cool. Which is half the battle. Let's see. Seeing through supports does not help whatsoever. Game definitely hasn't aged the best, I will say. There's some issues, but I do prefer it to the 3D coaster sims and Parkitect. Maybe it's nostalgia. I don't know. There we go. Okay, cool. I got the right. Got the right latitude. There is probably too many bumps for this to actually be successful, but now all we gotta do is turn this thing around. Which is a challenge. Oh, I know what to do. Special S-bend to the left. No, S-bends are boring. Turn this way. And then we'll... No, not that way. Oh. Where's that last loop? Okay. What I can do is I can do this. And there we go. That should give us a little bit more leeway. This coaster does not have an accelerator. Okay. Up, down, up, there we go. Okay, that didn't work at all. Let's see if I can get a little bit more space. Okay, we're getting somewhere, I think. Alright, at the very least it connects. That's important. Okay, before you build it, or before you do anything with the coaster, you gotta make sure to test the damn thing. So let's test it. Also, let's hire some staff. Shift, close, boop. Okay, on this ride, we want to pay attention to this. If it goes red, we fucked. We fucked up. I really do hope this works. Yeah, I like this one. Come on, you can do it, you can do it! You did it! Come on, you can do it! You did it! One more. Awesome! Yay! Altitude, lateral G's. It works! I was expecting it to blow up or some shit, but no, the fucking thing works. Awesome. Okay, now you could do something really cruel and charge $20 for umbrellas. Because when it's raining, guests will spend anything to get an umbrella. Oh, cool. We can charge $12 for this. Let's call it Wood Winder. Yes. And let's call this little loop, whatever. If you're wondering, at least in Rollercoaster Tycoon OpenRCT, the amount of money you could charge depends on all of the stats, as long as the park entrance is free. There we go. And boom. Let's give this... Yeah, sure. I don't know why the wooden coaster gets the Wild West theme, but it does. That costs us a lot of cash. Anyway, I want more flat rides so I can take care of all of this. But we can keep building, I suppose. This actually is a good place for a Ferris wheel. There we go. That is an 8,000, not a 3,000, okay. If you want to make a lot of money, you could... There's definitely ways to do that. I'm not going to be focusing on getting the best profits or whatever. I'm just going to be focusing on making cool-looking parks and maybe figuring out how to build better roller coasters. No, I'm actually, you know, like, proud of this one. If you are as proud of a design as I am, you can save the track design. New file, wood winder. Okay, so, the boat hire. You get this in every single park, almost, even if there's no water. I mean, there's water here, but it's not in your park. You can buy it, but still, the boat hire is, to most people, like a useless ride. So, let's make it useful. So what I like to do with the boat hire is do something like this. This is probably more effort than the boat hire is worth it. But what we do is this. Okay. Fill it up with some water. This works best if you have the swan boats. But this park does not have the swan boats. So... no. When you're making a boat hire, you almost always want to have it tracked. I know it's cool to have it untracked so the guests can go where they want, but they always get stuck and lost, and it's annoying as fuck. Okay. So we put the entrance here, the exit here, that kind of stuff. This actually improves the stats, even though the guests won't be able to see them. So, now we want to build walls around it. Even though the guests can see these, it does nothing for them. Okay. Now, we just need a roof. One annoying thing about the original Rollercoaster Tycoon is that Shift did not lower or raise tiles and scenery stuff, which made it very difficult to work with. You couldn't build buildings in the original. Gotta get some water first so I don't die of dehydration. Yeah, see, even though that ride is shit, they're still shelling out a lot of money for it. That doesn't need to be there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So, now, There we go. Okay. Oh, I accidentally fast forward. Okay. Let's make all of the boats white. It's very important to have the candy style on this one. And what we have just done is make one of these. There we go. This is a game where you should have a little bit of an imagination. It really, really does help bring it together. Also, I think the music in OpenRCT2 is bugged. Like, usually one track dominates the entire park, unless you get, like, focused on it. I don't remember this problem in the original Rollercoaster Tycoon, or Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 for that matter. Also, I could turn on early park victory, but I think that makes it a little bit too easy, because there's all sorts of tricks you can use, like getting in a bunch of guests really, really quickly, and then locking the entrance. Okay. Flat rides aren't exciting to build, but they have their purpose. Okay. So, let's see what we got left. The slide is the... Okay, I haven't built a slide yet. Or a train, for that matter. This is a good spot for the train. Usually not much of a purpose to building transport rides. Unless, of course, you want your park to look cool. You want your park to look cool, don't you? Well, don't you? Of course you do. Well, it's very hard to make a one of these look decent. Entrance, exits. There we go. Actually, no, we can do this. Yeah. And let's put a bunch of trees around it. And magnolias. Magnolias are nice. They look pretty. Alright. Do this. Oh, it doesn't, does it? Okay. You don't have to sue me. There we go. We can also take care. We can also knock this one out too. Okay, doesn't look too bad. There's only one more ride that's available to us. And it's probably my least favorite of the rides we start with. The car ride! Oh, I also don't have a swinging ship. Well, we'll do the car ride first, because I hate the car ride. I mean, look at some of these pre-built track designs, because they're so reliant on scenery. This one, without the scenery, the excitement rating is 0.30. 0.30. And even with the scenery, it's not much better, I can tell you that much. So on these rides, you always want a spinning tunnel. At least one. These rides are exceptionally dependent on their scenery. Like, let's see here. How much bonus? Okay, we can actually double that price. There we go. While the walls don't do anything, the roofs, they actually increase the appeal. So I can put an entrance. Okay. That is way too many cars. I really love Forest Frontiers as a map. The issue is that it really doesn't have enough of a ride selection. The only quote-unquote thrill ride you get in this one is the log flume, which isn't a thrill ride. It's a water ride, obviously. Ah, what are you doing? There we go. Gotta raise the roof. It's that simple. And there we go. That should work better. I mean, it looks halfway decent at the very least. You know what? Fuck it. I can't make this goddamn thing work. It's free. You want to ride the most boring shit ever? Have at it. Also, the maze is the most OP ride in the game. Like, I'm not even joking on this one. You can have a maze that's one tile. Like, you could just create it and it'll work as an actual, you know, ride that people like. They'll pay $1 for it. It is only June. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna open this maze. And I will be right back.